on. The next thing you want to learn is a pull-off. Okay, a pull-off. So hammer-on's where you hit it once, and then bang it down. Pull-off's the reverse. You're holding it down, hit it, and then pull it off. It's almost like when you're giving yourself a bit of a scratch, right? It's like a scratch. Holding it down and a bit of a scratch, right? Like you're scratching your arm if you got a flea bite or something. You've been sitting near a mongrel dog too long and the flea's jumped on you and giving you a bit of a scratch. So what do? Like you hold it down, you sort of slide it, sort of sliding off the cell. Same thing, 2 notes. Then you do that, 3 scale. Don't get silly, just start slowly, right? Till your fingers getting used to it, okay? They're pull-offs. So you do your hammer-ons through your scale, do pull-offs through your scale. Then you can do combinations of both. This is where you're going to start to hear things that you can use in your actual playing, like this, right? Just doing your hammer-ons, so you're going to go hammer from that note to that note. Next string you got 3. Next note you got the string you got 3. Then you got 2. Then you got 3. Then you do your pull-offs. The next one. This is how you start to build up stuff that's going to be useful for when you're playing riffs. Now you'll hear that and you'll say, oh no, that's like electric guitars play in heavy metal and that do all that sort of stuff. Well, they do, but acoustic players do it as well, okay? If you want to become a really good acoustic player, you want to start to learn these drills because they are useful in a practical sense and they reinforce your scales, okay? So the next thing you do, after you've got your hammer-ons and your pull-offs, is you learn where your triplets are, okay? 1, 2, 3. Now a triplet, you're going to hammer on. Okay, so you got your notes along the top here of that scale. You can play each of them open too. So a triplet you're hammering, and then you're hitting the next string open. So with this hand, right, with your string, when you're hitting the strings, you're going. So you're hitting the first string. So I'm doing it on the 5th string and the 4th string. Bring this hand in. 1, 2, 3. You take that across the top of your neck. Okay? Then practice it with a chord. Okay, so we're starting to build, right? So it's that triplet, hammering down on the 5th string at the 2nd fret, and then playing the 4th string open. So it's then into the G. Then do the thing again. D. Do the thing again. G. Do it again. C. D, I should say. Then into the C. Then G. So you're going between the D, the C and the G, or the G, the C and the D, and throwing that triplet in. And it's starting to fill out your song a bit, and it's, you know, it's giving a bit of extra thing for the listener. You know, it's giving the listener a little hook to hold on to make it easier to hear, especially if you're not doing vocals and that. You want to always have that little hook, little catchy musical phrase that gives the listener something constant to hold on to. See, you can change the chords as long as you're keeping that little. Makes it easy to listen to, and it's starting to work in your major scale and your fills and runs. You know, everything starts small at first, right? This is how you do it.